Hi, I'm Jacob Benjamin. Today I'll be reading an excerpt from Book of Three by Lloyd Alexander. It was one of my favorite books as a kid and one of the first series that I read, and it's always just been a really cool adventure. So, here it is. Tarn wanted to make a sword, but Call, charged with the practical side of his education, decided on horseshoes. And so it had been horseshoes all morning long. Tarn's arms ached. Soot blackened his face. At last he dropped the hammer and turned to Cull, who was watching him critically. "Why?" Taryn cried. "Why must it be horseshoes? As if we had any horses." Cull was stout and round, and his great bald head glowed bright pink. "Lucky for the horses," was all he said. Glancing at Tarn's handiwork, I could do better making a sword," Tarn protested. "I know I could." And before Cull could answer, he snatched the tongues, flung a strip of red-hot iron to the anvil, and began hammering away as fast as he could. Wait, cried Cull. "That's not the way to go after it." Heedless of Cull, unable to hear him above the din, Tarn pounded harder than ever. Sparks sprayed the air, but the more he pounded, the more the metal twisted and buckled, until, finally, the iron sprang from the tongs and fell to the floor. Tarn stared in dismay. With the tongs, he picked up the bent iron and examined it. "Not quite the blade for a hero," Cull remarked. "It's ruined," Tull glumly agreed. "It looks like a sick snake," he added ruefully. "As I tried telling you," said Cull, "you had it all wrong. You must hold the tongs so. When you strike, the strength must flow from your shoulder, and your wrist be loose. You can hear it when you do it right. There is a kind of music in it. Besides," he added, "this is not the metal for weapons." Cull returned the crooked, half-formed blade to the furnace, where it lost its shape entirely. "I wish I might have my own sword," Taryn sighed. "And you might teach me how to sword fight." "Wish?" cried Cull. "Why would you want to know that? We have no battles at Caer Dallben." "We have no horses either," objected Taryn. "But we're making horseshoes." "Get on with you," said Cull, unmoved. "This is for your practice." "And so would this be," Taryn urged. "Come, teach me the sword fighting. You know the art." Cull's shining head glowed even brighter. A trace of a smile appeared on his face, as though he were savoring something pleasant. "True," he said. I have held a sword once or twice in my day." "Teach me now," pleaded Taryn. He seized a poker and brandished it, slashing at the air, and dancing back and forth over the hard-packed earthen floor. "See," he called, "I know most of it already." "Hold your hand," chuckled Cull. "If you were to come against me like that, with all your posing and bouncing, I would have had you chopped into bits by this time." He hesitated a moment. "Look at you," he said quickly. "At least you should know there is a right way and a wrong way to go about it." He picked up another poker. "Here now," he ordered, with a sooty wink. "Stand like a man." Taryn brought up his poker, while Cull shouted instructions. They set to parrying and thrusting, with much banging and clanking and commotion. For a moment Taryn was sure he had the better of Cull, but the old man spun away with amazing lightness of foot. Now it was Taryn who strove desperately to ward off Cull's blows. Abruptly Cull stopped. So did Taryn. His poker posed in midair. In the doorway of the forge stood the tall, bent figure of Dallben. Thank you.